Good morning and welcome to day number 12 of 14 days to the Magic Flute. Today we're going to finally play some part of the Magic Flute as well. But before, I wanted to show you where we are today. Actually, we traveled far. Today we are in China. We are in Beijing, in the biggest theater complex in Asia, which is also called the giant egg because it looks like a giant egg on the water. It's on a lake and very close to the People's Hall. And there's a law that this building, no building actually, can exceed the height of the People's Hall. So this had to develop largely underground. Actually, below the Opera Hall, is the largest point, and it's like a 10-story underground building, just to not exceed the height. So it's a huge complex. Here we are where the symphonies are played, as you can see behind me. Wonderful area, this one as well. And this is where we're going to start today to finally play some of the notes of one of the songs of the Magic Flute. You might remember what we did last week. We played 4 notes with a slur. It was B, A, G, A, right? B, A, G, A. Let's do that just to remind us. Okay, now we're going to go down 1. We do the same thing, but from the A we go A, G, F sharp, you remember F sharp, G. Okay, A, G, F sharp, G. This sounds different because F sharp is closer to G than G was to A. Okay, it's half a tone and not a tone. Let's do this again. Okay, now let's try to do this quicker. Very well. So to this point, nothing new, but today we need also to learn a new note. You might remember yesterday we learned the C, and now we're going to learn the note above the C, which is a D again. We already know the lower D, which was everything closed apart from the pinky of the right hand. So this was the only note where we don't close the pinky of the right hand, and apart the other pinky as well. Now, to play D2 is actually much easier than this one, which is D1. We just open the index of the left hand, okay? Try to play the lower D and open this one. It's not hard, is it? Let's do it again. Easy, right? So now we can already start to play the beginning of the birdcatcher melody. So let me share this with you. Share screen, let me see, there it is. And now you should be able to see birdcatcher melody. This is the beginning of a famous aria from the Singspiel of Mozart, the Magic Flute. So I wrote some other things, like we already know what a slur is. You see it in the beginning, so no tonguing in between B and A. Those are 2 8s, we already know that. So they both go together in one pulsation. So it's B, A, G, G, and then what we just tried to do, A, G, F sharp, G, A, B, A. And there we can breathe. You remember this sign is a breathing sign. So let's try to arrive to this one. if you were to sing it, you could do that without breathing in the middle. So why not do it playing the flute, right? We could try. And then we have some news for you. A, F sharp, D below. We already know this D. And now I wrote it here for you, dotted notes. What are those? You see that dot behind it? This one, this little one here. This dot means duration. And it has to do with the duration of the note. If there was no dot, that would just be 1. It's 1/4, like the first note we ever learned. If you see a dot behind it, it means we add half of its value. So half of the value of a fourth is something we already know as well. It's an 1/8, right? So this one, the duration is 1/4 plus 1/8. So it goes D, D. Because this one, you know from last lesson, is another 8. It's the leftover 8 from the one that is connected to this one. We could have also written it with a ties we learned yesterday. So we would have just written a fourth plus an 8, same height, same pitch, and then a tie, a slur in between them. It's the same thing. So this is D, 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 the other D, the new D we just learned, also with the dot. So same thing again. If you should know, I have trouble remembering the fingering of the D, I wrote it down here with what Adobe let me do. Yeah, so it's just left hand, this is the index finger of the left hand, which is lifted, and also the pinky of the right hand. So no problem at all. I'm going to play this for you, and you can read it, and let's see if it turns out. This is where I finished it for today. And you might have realized I did something that is not written. I played an 8 pause here and another 8 with the A. So I should be doing it again because it was not right, not what is written here. Let's do it again together. Okay, this is to be continued, of course, when tomorrow we're going to learn even quicker note, the 16th. So tomorrow is going to be the day of the 16th, very, very, very fast notes, and then we can continue with this until our last day, which is the day after tomorrow, where we can play the whole melody of the Birdcatcher song from the Magic Flute. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it so far. If you would like to have a PDF, just write to me and I will send it to you. Or you can also just have a look at my website at topflute.com, where also all of the PDFs are stored. Have fun and have a good day.